Can a League One tactic work in the Premier League? Stay tuned and we'll find out. This one is called the 433 Peterborough Sports Title. Now, I'm assuming that is Peterborough United, League One team, sat in 4th place, qualified for the League One playoffs, but unfortunately did not make it through. So back in League One they are. If it's somewhere else, please let me know. There's no description. Well, the description only says wingers, so there's no real information in the description, no comments, no screenshots or anything. So we're going to take this Peterborough tactic and see how it works for our teams in the Premier League of Liverpool and Aston Villa and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So with all that said, let's jump into the Premier League and just see how they did. Well, taking a look at the table, Liverpool in first, which is terrific, 87 points, 86 goals. It's about average, though. Aston Villa in 10th is pretty woeful. They do get the Europa League, so they won something, but 55 points, 63 goals is very bad. Liverpool's domestic cup run was not great. Carabao Cup quarterfinals out against Manchester United 1-2, and then 0-1 in the FA Cup 4th round against Blackburn is where you drop out. They do make it to the Europa League semifinals, but out against Bayer Leverkusen 1-3 away from home. That hurts. So overall, the Premier League title is all you get. It's still a fantastic one, but only 1 point above Arsenal. Hopefully, if you took control of this tactic, you could do a little bit better than they did. Knocked out in the semis of the Europa League is the only other good one. Domestic Cups really didn't do very well. Squad-wise, I mean, there's still some green, but usually that's the case anyway. 23 goals for Salah, 23 for Nunez, not too bad. 17 assists for Szoboszlai is fantastic, and a 7-4-7 for Szoboszlai as well. Domestic Cups for Aston Villa, you play Brentford a lot. You lose out the first time in the Carabao Cup 4th round 0-2. You do beat them in the 3rd round of the FA Cup after a draw, but you come back with Burnley. FA Cup 5th round, you lose out in penalties. So here is where you get Europa League next season. Over PAOK, 3-2 in extra time, Europa Conference League final. There's a trophy at least. So overall, Premier League is awful, absolutely awful. But you're in the Europa League thanks to the Europa Conference League title. And then, yeah, everything else. Woo. Squad-wise, greens, not really there. But 16 goals for Diaby is the tops. We're usually seeing upwards at least 20 to 30 of some of these players. But 15 assists for Douglas Luiz and it's 708 for Douglas Luiz. Data hub for Liverpool. Attacking is there. The goals just aren't. Defensively, they're covering most of the bases, so it's not too bad. 2.26 points or goals per game is not great, though. 0.84 conceded, 0.96 XG against is about average. Aston Villa's data hub, they are severely lacking in a lot of numbers, attacking-wise and some defensively as well. And if we look at the goals per game, 1.66 is really low. 1.53 conceded, 1.57. XG against is on the higher side. Points per game, 2.29 for Liverpool in first, 10th place Aston Villa 1.45. But if we look at the overview itself, most goals, Liverpool in second with 86. That is a far distance from Arsenal's 98 though. Aston Villa in 8th with 63. Fewest shots against, Liverpool in 3rd with 263. Most possession, 54 to 52% for both teams. Most dribbles made, Liverpool with 646. Best pass completion, Liverpool in 6th with 87%, and most shots for Liverpool in 1st with 617, Aston Villa in 7th with 504. But now, how did it do for our championship side of Ipswich Town? 6th place. Not the greatest, but they are in the playoff spots by 8 points. I mean, you could have gotten at least up to 4th, but still, it is kind of down. And you didn't get through just like usual, but the 95 goals is somewhat nice compared to the table positioning, I guess. Domestic Cups, not great. Out against Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup 2nd round, out against Sheffield United in the FA Cup 4th round. So overall, they do get to the playoff finals, but lose out against Bristol City 1-2. So they came close, but still not close enough. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, not great. Yeah, squad, you only have 3 in the green, but 11 goals for Chaplin, 10 for Burgess, assist 11 for Chaplin, Leif Davis with 10, and average rating 712 for Christian Walton with 4+1, but 708 for Desiree Douay, and of course Cameron Burgess with a 705. Championship stats, Ipswich Town with 1.8 points per game. Most goals, though, in first with 99. At least they got that, unfortunately not breaking 100. Fewer shots against in 6th with 404. Most dribbles made in 7th with 748. And most shots for in first with 665. So let us just dive into the tactic itself. We start out with a sweeper keeper in defend, wing back on the left and the right, central defender in defend, next to a ball playing defender in defend, a DM in defend, box to box in support next to advanced playmaker in attack, wingers in attack on the left and the right, and an advanced forward in attack up front. Positive mentality, in possession, attacking width is fairly wide, approach plays pass into space, play out of defense, passing directness is slightly shorter, tempo is slightly higher, mixed crosses. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and distribute to the back line and take short kicks. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a higher defensive line, and trigger press more often. So how did it do for our three teams overall? To be honest, not great. This save it didn't work there. There is some attacking numbers. You've got the tops in shots on goal and thereabouts. Ipswich Town getting the tops in goals after the promotion spots, but still, sixth place is not great. And if we look at Liverpool, yeah, they came in first. 87 points is only one above Arsenal. You probably could do, again, a little bit better of a job if you took control of it yourself. But Aston Villa is woeful in 10th place. That definitely needs to pick up. That is really low for them. So there's a lot of work to do getting, obviously if you're looking at a Peterborough United tactic in League One, first off, there's a massive gulf between League One and the Premier League, but you're also gaming this for a specific team. Aston Villa just may not have the players for it. So you'll need to gel this with your players as usual, as I always say, and see how it works from there. But unfortunately, it just didn't work here. But that is it for me, 7FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.